I like this. Hey y'all, what's up? So I'm on my MacBook. I normally go live on my phone. So I was like, well, let me go on my MacBook and do something a little bit different. So y'all are probably at this point honestly catch the replay. That's fine with me. But welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Fruity. You if this is your first time here. Um this is a lifestyle channel. Honestly, I typically gear to it more towards fashion, but this is a lifetime a lifestyle channel. I pretty much do live streams typically on Sunday. And Sundays is also Black Entrepreneur Sunday. But it was somebody I wanted to show y'all, but I can't because I support a lot of people. Uh well, the Black entrepreneur that I wanted to show you guys, I actually already had featured him in my Target haul. So I have somebody for y'all next Sunday. So anyway, this is a lifestyle channel, and I pretty much, like I said, I do vlogs, I do fashion first and foremost, I do cooking, I do a lot of different stuff. So just giving y'all a variety. So, kind of trying the different things. Because let me tell you something, this YouTube thing, like you'll have it, and then some people just have it and never lose it. Some people have it and it's steady. Some people have it and it goes down. Some people have it and it's back up. So it just depends. It just depends. It's whatever. The point of the matter is stay positive. If you're looking to start a channel or you have a channel, stay positive as much as you can, but keep it real. You might ruffle some feathers with honesty, but it is what it is, man. And when I say keep it real, be you. Some people, like I said, like it. Some people don't. You ain't got nothing to do with you. What they do is them, and what you do is you. Okay, so coming to my channel, I'm doing all I can to keep it positive because I'm such a realist, but at the same time, I know positivity is important, right? So, with that being said, if you think it's something that you want to vibe with, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, or just come and check back with me every so often to see what I got going on and go from there. Do it on the trial one, whatever. But what we're doing today, I got a story time for y'all. So, this story time is not my story, first of all. Okay, so just listen. I just want y'all to listen. I'm going to read it and then give you guys a chance to comment on the replay, or whoever's in the live can comment live, right? So here goes. This person had wrote into Zane, my favorite freaking author. I love her. Here's the story. Please keep me anonymous. I'm at work sitting at my desk completely devastated. I have a 1-year old son with my ex sneaky link. I logged on to Facebook just now to see that he proposed last night to the girl who he stopped messing with me to be with. I mean, just stop. Cold turkey with no warning. I tried to see him, he stopped it. Wow. He chose her. It's hard to breathe, right? So that's the first paragraph. So she's basically saying that she had a sneaky link. They were messing around for at least 4 to 5 months. And I'll get deeper into it. But um, one day he just decided he didn't want to mess with her no more, right? And she didn't necessarily know why. But he was her sneaky link. So then it says, we had a huge argument when I first found out I was pregnant because one, he left as though I tried to trap him. Two, I waited 4 months before I even told him. I have been very toxic towards him and I won't deny it. Three, we always use protection. And four, I told him I was on birth control, but I got off and didn't feel the need to tell him. That's because we always use condoms, right? Interesting. So then he says he was honest, or then she says, excuse me, he was honest with me when we met, and he was honest with me when we met, and from start about not wanting to be in a relationship. I didn't care because I honestly was physically attracted to him, and I just wanted to have sex. I didn't think I'd fall for him. I did, and I fell hard. When he ended it, it hurt bad. He told me that he met someone that he wanted to properly court and he needed to be respectful of her and himself. A few weeks after it ended, I found out I was pregnant. I thought after I finally told him about my son, we could be a family, maybe. But he made it clear that he would take care of his responsibilities, nothing more, and he has. He's the best father I could ask for my son. And I even thought she would eventually, well, okay. Oh, and I even thought that she would eventually walk because this man has a new baby. But nope, she didn't. The thing that stood out to me from the video is that, and if y'all comment, I apologize, I wanted to read this real first. The thing that stood out to me from the video is that my son was there. He never said anything to me about this. I feel disrespected. My son had a little tux on and all. You had the time to do all that, but did not tell me or give me a heads up. After the proposal, my son didn't reach for his dad or his nana. He reached for her. He laid on her chest, her heart sank. This was my first time I'm really seeing my son interact with her in this way. He loves her. And where does that leave me? My friends and family are saying that I knew from jump what it was and I need to calm down and allow him to be happy. They also think he's such an amazing person. His, and I guess she meant he is. But what about my feelings? I'm just hurt. I texted him and asked him for my son back today instead of Sunday. He immediately texted back and said, "Why?" I told him I feel disrespected. Yeah. Just listen, y'all. So, where was I at? I told him that I feel disrespected by the whole thing. He basically said that he's confused on why I feel this way and not to start no bleed shit when it comes to his son because he won't be nice in his approach and that isn't a threat, it's a promise. He knows I love him. Why not choose me and his child? Why not build a family with us? Then I went to her post. She's freaking celibate. They've never had sex. She said something about celibacy she said something about celibacy, from celibacy to wife. That's what she's trying to say. She's saying that she's thankful. She trusted in God. She said she's on cloud nine with her son, with her soon to be husband and her papa bear, which is my son. Meanwhile, she's saying he knew she was his wife since day one. So I guess this is why he called off our sexual activities the day he met her. I'm disgusted. Then her family is posting my son on their page. I'm not okay with it. I'm on the verge of telling him to I'm on the verge of telling them all to remove my son. I'm pissed. I feel used. I want to crawl under a rock. I am so embarrassed. How can I ever co-parent properly while I feel this way? Should I speak to him and honestly tell him how I feel? Sign used and confused. Interesting, right? So Zane's response is, I'm confused about why you feel used and confused. You said he was your sneaky link and that you were never in a relationship. He stopped sleeping with you the day he met the woman he desired a future with. Having his child didn't guarantee you anything, not even a co parent. However, he stepped up to the plate and seems like a loving father who is including your child in the lives of his family. While hurtful, it is good that your soon to be while her is also good that the soon to be wife appears loving toward your child. Your son is a baby, and there's nothing wrong with him feeling loved by people. You need to accept the reality of your future. He has already put you on notice not to start any mess. I would suggest you take heed. You can't stop him from spending time with his child. If you force his hand, don't be surprised if he files a custody suit. Good luck. Okay. So, very, very interesting. The reason why I chose to talk about this topic is because not that it applies to me in any way, but okay, sneaky link basically means that you just in it to get it. There's not supposed to be any relationship involved. There's not supposed to be any feelings involved. So, with that being said, let's dig into this. So, first of all, she knew that she was just a sneaky link, like Zane told her, and it's the truth. She didn't know that she was just a sneaky link. So, however, this is why I say now every woman is different. Every woman is different. So, some women can do them and not have a lick of feelings, no type of attachment to a dude, nothing. Okay, as much as most of us women probably wouldn't mind being set up that way, most of us women are not set up that way. Men can go and do what they want with whom they want, when they want, how they want, and will not have no feelings for you, won't have any emotion for you, won't want to be with you, none of that, right? But women, we ain't like that. So that's why I'm not a fan of the sneaky link thing. Like at the end of the day, you got to do what works for you. But remember, when you know going in what it is, that's what it is. Two, I admire the wife to be because she chose to be celibate, right? Now, getting a ring is not a competition because at the end of the day, the wife to be wasn't in competition with her. He ended it with her. Let her know straight up. I think I found somebody. The sneaky link thing was cool, but I'm gonna leave it where it's at. I respect dude for that. Cause most dudes would have been like, look, let me get my cake over here and eat it too over there. But no, he really found somebody that he felt like was worth his time and who was wife material. The sneaky link wasn't his wife, which was why she was the sneaky link. And he was cool with her being the sneaky link. Now, I do get it as a woman with her catching, I'm not saying catching feelings, but her, she had his child. She was wrong to wait 4 months to tell him, but she very wrong. But that was not the mature thing to do. But she had his child, so naturally, come on, y'all know how it is. And I'm talking about people who's had children with dudes, and y'all didn't end up together. Y'all know what it was like with y'all baby daddies and how things went and how feelings was involved and all of that stuff. Especially when you young. She didn't say what her age was. Um, but at the end of the day, y'all know how it go. Okay. So it makes sense. I get it. Why she would be emotionally invested because she carried his child. She already said she had fell in love with him before she found out she was pregnant. And then, like I said, I mean, that's how it go. You know how it go. So now the mature thing to do, now that she know that he moved, and I mean, it's not even about much. I mean, it's about maturity, but the biggest thing is really about you don't want to cheat yourself. So what you don't want to do is continue to love and be. And I know it's easy to say, but love and lust and want to be with a man that doesn't want to be with you. Yeah, it hurts, but you gotta move on. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the comments, they was like, that basically, hold on, let me see. There's one lady, she was like, I like the advice that you gave her, that you gave this woman. The only thing I feel the father should do at this point is introduce the women since that is her child. And for safety concerns, she needs to know who her son's around. Other than that, this woman that sought advice from you needs to move forward with her personal life and be grateful that her child has a good father. I agree. I think that at some point they're gonna not now let things cool down, let cool heads prevail, and then eventually, yeah, I think they do need to sit down and meet, especially since her son already, you know, has an attachment to the new woman. But right, isn't it just crazy? It's a crazy situation, but I imagine it happens every day. And that's why I said I'm not a fan of the sneaky link thing. I'm not a fan of that at all, especially if, and again too, that's why when you're going into something, speaking from a single woman's perspective, you have to let a dude know when you first meet him what it is that y'all doing. Let him know, hey, I am dating here with a purpose. Okay, I got, obviously this is not for my married women, but at the end of the day it is for y'all, because when y'all met y'all husband, y'all had a conversation with him on what it was going to be. So y'all are more than welcome to chime in. But for my single ladies, I'm really saying you have to be upfront and, like I said, be intentional. Be upfront with whatever it is that you want. Let dude know this is what it is. I am dating with a purpose, and I am dating because I eventually want to be a wife. If that is not something that you see for you and I, if that is not something that you want, you need to be upfront with me and let me know that going in, so I know if I want to entertain this or not. You know what I'm saying? Just like your time is valuable, so is mine, and my feelings are on the line. So that's just a conversation I feel like that needs to happen. But of course, that's in a perfect world. That doesn't always happen. But in this case, dude was up front. They had an understanding that she was a sneaky link, or they had a sneaky thing going on. And as soon as he met the new woman that he wants to spend the rest of his life with, and I know it hurts like hell, but he was honest with her and he told her what it was. Okay. Now, he should have told her. Now, he should have told her If he told her that he was planning on being with this woman, he definitely should have told her that the son was going to be around her. He's been around her clearly, even possibly her family. And if they posting pictures of him, and yeah, they should have had that conversation definitely, because oh wow, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Um, Umbra Castaway, thank you, I appreciate you. But and I'm sorry I didn't see the comments, but yeah, it's a conversation that needs to happen. It's a whole conversation. I think now that they have established that they're getting married and they're figuring things out, because they're going to be blending families, or blending his family with this lady. Um, let cool head, like I said, let cool heads prevail. You know what I'm saying? Because her feelings, the baby mother's feelings, is definitely involved, and she is hurt. And if he does anything now, I feel like she won't be rational, because she's going to be operating from a place of hurt. That's what hurt people do. Okay. So, to keep it from being just all this drama, let cool heads prevail, let things calm down, and then y'all come back. Okay, first, I'm loving this quality. Like I said, I'm on my iMac computer. I never went live. I haven't went live on my iMac before, but I have went live before on a computer a while back, and it was like fuzzy. The picture wasn't the greatest. It was kind of weird looking. It was just looking ugh. And I'm loving the quality of this. It's looking good. I got my light on or whatever, but I'm loving the quality. So this might be something I might do more often. But yeah, y'all chime in now that y'all got the story. Of course, you can go back and listen to certain parts. Like someone else said here, there was like great advice saying she needs to heal and move on. Please don't force this man to take full custody of his son if you decide to be messy. Some men aren't going to allow women to keep them from being a dad. Mess around and both of them might end up raising your son. Ugh, possible. I don't wish that on nobody. Please find a way to co-parent and not make this more difficult. He's not going to come back to you. Seek therapy and help heal yourself so you can allow your child to grow up with both of you. I agree. I agree. Then I was on a live the other day, and it was a lady on there, and she was talking about, well, not the other day, well, yesterday now. She was talking about something that happened with her family. And I'm not going to get into all the meat and potatoes of what happened, but the point is, people was on there and they was like, oh my God, why are you on here crying and blah 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 blah. And I've said this in another video. She didn't, it's they posted it, Jew, recently, but she didn't say exactly when it happened. But she did say, I would imagine it's recent, because the child is a baby, and he was being picked up by the father. So the child's less than 2. So this probably happened within the last 2 years. So recent enough. But on a live, she was basically saying that I'm sorry, I'm my bad. I meant to say she was crying and was upset. And I did a video, y'all, talking about trauma. Trauma is a real thing. People excuse it and dismiss it though, which is kind of weird to me. Like, everybody goes through things, obviously, some deeper than others. The things that we go through in life as adults create trauma. Even this situation could create trauma for this woman, because it's going to make her feel like, I mean, I can't say for what it's going to make her feel like, but in my opinion, I feel like it could possibly make her feel like, in turn, first of all, it's going to make her have trust issues with men. And then when she meet other men, it's going to make her feel like, um, is he gonna play games with me? Is he just here to get the sneaky link and not love me fully? That's why I said you have to be upfront and intentional. And I do commend the new woman for being celibate. Kudos to her. I've done that several times throughout my adulthood. Celibacy is the bomb. It's so liberating. And at the end of the day, it's not a control issue. It's not a control thing. I just think it's very necessary to do, because you want to get to know you and love you fully before you can love someone else. But the lady on the live, going back to her, she was upset and she was crying, like I said, because she had went through so much trauma, and I just felt so bad for her. I felt so freaking bad for her, because trauma, like I said, is such a real thing, and people act like it ain't. You know, a lot of us put on a brave face and keep it moving, and that's what's up. You know, that's what we got to do. The day goes on, life goes on. You got to do what you got to do, right? But at the end of the day, I really think that a lot of people, including myself, we need to deal through this trauma for real, because people go through it all the time, and nobody never identifies it. Not never, but people are not identifying it more. It's not a common thing, is what I'm saying. It's not a common thing. Um, but yeah. So y'all chime in on the story and let me know what y'all think about this story. Um, and you will go from there. Just trying different things out, like I said on my channel. Kind of honestly keeping it 100. I'm going back in the day, what I was doing back in the day. When it came to my channel, I'm gonna let y'all go because I know it's 3 in the morning. But yeah, I'm kind of going back to what I used to do on my channel. So, like I said, when I first started this thing, it was singing. I'm not really venturing on that too much because I'm reserving my singing voice for the shower right now. Yeah, I can sing, but I'm not really fooling with my singing voice like that, not publicly. It's not bad. I just don't. I'm not as passionate as I used to be. I put it like that. But the thing about it is, I used to have these talks on my channel. We used to go. I didn't go live much, but we used to have the go scroll back. Go scroll back on my stuff. You'll see we used to have these conversations on my channel. These real conversations, and I like having that dialogue. Um, we talk fashion. I did hauls. You know, I was doing all kind of stuff on my channel, and I kind of want to go back to that. So, and not even say go back to that, but just keep that mix, keep that balance going. So, but all right, I ain't gonna keep y'all. So, yeah, comment below. Let me know what y'all think if y'all catch the replay. A few people commented now, but they wasn't really talking in just about the story that we're having right here. They were just asking a few questions, and I appreciate that. But I want y'all to chime in and let me know what y'all think about this story. Okay. Do y'all think that this woman is completely wrong for feeling the way she feels and acting the way she's acting, or possibly getting herself in deeper water? Or do you think that the guy was wrong for how he handled it? Or do you think it's just a whole mess altogether? Okay. So let me know what you think. Chime in. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate those that stopped in. And again, you can catch the replay. Hi there. How you doing? I don't know how to say the name. I'm sorry. But thanks for joining. All right, you guys. Have a great day. Bye. Uh-oh. Okay.